Hi, I'm Chappie, and welcome to our show. And we call this Conversations with Speakers. And this title actually changes a lot every interview we have. It changes a lot. That's how flexible we are and agile we are as Toastmasters. But I am here because this is a very momentous event for a lady who is sitting beside me. Yes, we are continuing our conversation with leaders in District 75. And she is no other than Advanced Communicator, Silver, Advanced Leader, Bronze. This lady won in the 2014 district, well, she's actually third place in the District International Speech Contest. I can still remember some parts of her speech. She is a beauty queen, always has been. Please welcome your incoming, well, actually, she is Division C Director-elect, Hyacinth, okay, this is a mouthful, Hyacinth Jade Chinchin Malaca. Hello.
Thank you, and it's
Welcome to the show. Welcome yourself to the show.
well, I'm welcoming myself, and it's a privilege and honor to be part of this interview,
Yes.
an impromptu one too.
Right, of course. The best things in life are unplanned.
Yes,
I think.
candid.
Right. So Miss Chin is actually part of the District Convention Committee team, and we have seen snippets of the convention through our Facebook page, and you guys have vlogged about it. Now tell me about your favorite part of this entire 3.5 day event.
Well, the first thing that I had was fun,
Nice.
but the better part of it is it was not just fun, but it was fun with learning.
Right.
And this is a new thing for me
Mhm.
because this is my first time to be part of a discount team.
Wow.
I was once a president of our club, that's Cebu Toastmasters Club,
Yeah.
and fortunately and unfortunately, an area director who had lots of roles, and I am about to end my term as an area director. And again, fortunately and unfortunately, I was nominated to be a Division C director,
Wow.
and the term was said nominated. So I said, okay, anyway, it's just a nomination.
Right.
But I didn't expect it would go this far.
Mhm.
And now, I'm the Division C director-elect. And
Diba?
things just happen so fast.
Wow. Well, actually, the area is already a district level position, but
I
the
believe so.
division, I tell you what, in all honesty, I think the division is easier than an area. And please don't tell your area director, it's just between you and me. The division director is easier than the area role. So
Well,
you
maybe
should be
for
excited
some.
about it.
Maybe for some that would think that way, but I don't want it set like that.
Right.
Because being a division director means bigger responsibilities.
Right.
Because you will be bringing and taking the lead for the 5 areas under you.
And
And
it
if
can be more, right? It can be only 3 or more
Yes.
than 5, right? But
Right.
for Division C, it's only 5.
Yeah,
For
for
now,
Division
for
C, I
now,
will have
for now.
5 areas. Last time I was also handling, or even right now, because I'm the incumbent Area 21 director,
Right.
I have 5 clubs
Mhm.
under me.
Yeah.
And soon I will be handling 5 areas in Division C.
Right.
And I see a challenge that is manageable though.
Right, right.
But I don't want to be mediocre.
Right. Of course, excellence is in your blood.
And I want to step up,
Right.
not just 1 notch, or maybe 2 or 3 notches.
Right.
And I'm seeing growth soon
Right. Right.
for Division C.
Right. So is your slate already complete? Do you have a complete set of area directors?
Well, for some areas, I'm still courting, you know. I still have to
Ang
get
babae na
yes.
yun. Talk about the Central
You know,
Filipina.
the world is round. It's not just a woman being courted now. Even
Yeah.
women court men too.
Right.
And you know who's that man,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm still waiting
we'll
for
not
his
name
yes.
him, please. We'll not name him. He was my boss, so like I still respect. We'll keep his name.
Although he said, let me wait
Ah.
until May, it's still April, so he might change his mind.
Right, right. But 12 months is really, would go by in a blur, in all honesty.
Maybe when you have fun, it will just pass by swiftly.
Yeah. So Miss Chin is talking about her leadership track, but I'm very interested in the track that you took first, which was the communication track, being a contestant. You've competed for the first time, and
Yes.
the first time you already reached the district level, and now just for this district convention we've had the semifinals or the runoff competitions, right? What do you think, in your opinion, was it easier to win in the district if you were contending with 9 other divisions, or is it easier now because we have the runoff competitions? What do you think about that?
Well, I believe
Mechanism
so.
in the rule book,
I'm looking at a wider perspective,
right?
because I just don't think in the perspective of the contestant, but
Right.
I think holistically. Like, I think of the officers,
Right.
I think of the contestants, and I believe so. The system now is more effective because it will
You
cut
mean
on.
you mean the runoff competitions, having the runoff competitions?
Yes, the semifinals, and then before you go to the finals, because you will have lesser time to take for the final round.
Right, right.
And we all know
How about
that.
the judging? Do you think judging 6 compared to 10 is easier,
Yes,
or
of
should
course.
ideally be easier?
I believe so. It is
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, yeah.
Time element is better. Judging would be more accurate because you will have easier comparison. You will have more time to look at them individually and make a summary of your judgment.
Right. But on the part of the contestant, do you think it's easier to win if
On the part of the
because we have the
contestants,
semis, the runoffs, and then the
well, on the part
district?
of the contestant, it is in fact an advantage because if you are not really deserving to be there, the top 3, you're not prolonging your agony.
right.
You would know at the very start that, well, this is where I am. Maybe I did not do or deliver the best of me yet. Maybe in the next years to come. And I believe so. There is always a perfect time for everything and everyone.
Right. So I intentionally want to use this part. If you guys have questions, please throw them, because Chin is your incoming division director, so it might as well thresh out the issues now, Char, and let her know about some concerns that you have. Guys, you have questions. We have a live audience here. You just don't know it. But yeah, our audience is very engaging. No questions? All right, question.
One of the problems that
Ala, serious nga bata. Sige, go. Make it light, make it light.
okay, sige pa. What's the best way to encourage people to join Toastmasters?
Right, that's a good question. And we'll end with that.
Are
We'll
you
end with
throwing that
to you,
Miss
Shut
Chapa?
up,
or
to
me?
you. Because-
All right.
It's a question that everyone should be able to answer.
Ala.
Johnny, kay sunod.
Well,
Alright.
I, for one, was one of the contestants before, way back to 2014.
Right.
And the technique of the president of Cebu Toastmasters Club was saying it.
Hang on, your president, your area director at this time was Todong Baduel, right? Who was your president?
The president was Attorney Glenn Condor.
Right. Hi.
The fat condor. You might recall his speech, like he was the funny
Right,
fat
the
condor.
fat condor. Yeah.
And I still remember his story. And he was an amazing president in my term. He was the best person who convinced me to be a contestant that time. And what he did, he simply said, "You don't have to win. You just have to tell your story."
Nice.
And that simply struck me, and it did not put pressure on me because he just said, just tell your story. Who knows? A lot of people will get inspired and learn from it. So
Right.
there was no pressure on my shoulders. I just told my story. And guess what? From area level to the division level,
Right,
up
right.
to the national competition.
Right,
And it
right.
was all amazing.
Right, right. Wow, so, but yeah, yeah. Any more questions?
What's the best part of being a Toastmaster? Whether you just start, whether it was a time when you were just 1 year old as a Toastmaster, or even up to now. What is the best part of being a Toastmaster?
Yeah, because John is
2
only a
years.
member for, 2 years. Has been a member for 2 years.
Well, maybe this session is not enough to enumerate all the advantages of being a Toastmaster.
For sure.
But
Actually,
maybe
like a real Toastmaster there.
the
True.
top reason is self-improvement.
It's a selfish, yeah? Kind of selfish in a way.
Well, it's not bad to be selfish after
Right.
all.
Exactly.
Because in the first place, you should love yourself first before you
Yeah.
can love
Right.
other people.
Yeah.
And through Toastmasters, I was able to not just develop myself, even develop the people around me
Nice.
and see how impactful it is when you are in this organization.
Wow.
And aside from that, you do not just gain ordinary friends. You gain amazing friends, like the person beside me. You see her so humble, so low key, but take note, she's a very amazing attorney, and she is, easy to reach.
The rich guy, I'm
You have-
very short. I'm only 5'2".
Well,
Come on.
it's in the speech, right? Height doesn't matter. No matter how short or tall you are, as long as you have the good heart, you build the right relationships, life will be good.
Right. Well, very nicely said. Thank you, Miss Chin, for those words. So, guys, if you are interested to know what Toastmasters is, please check the local clubs that meet in your area. And if you are the Toastmaster who has been discouraged for whatever reason or busy for whatever reason, I think it's time to rekindle that passion for bettering yourself and the people around you. The best way to do that is not just join a club, but be an active member of a Toastmasters club. All right. Thank
So
you,
thank
Miss
you.
Chin.
Thank you so
Wonderful
much.
always to talk to you.
It's a pleasure.
I had
Me
I had
too.
I had a shouting match with her yesterday only because we were in a very noisy room and I had to make my voice really loud. But thank you for that opportunity to share as well.
Thank you for this
Right.
privilege, for this interview, ambush interview.
And thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
I wish you
You're
all
welcome.
the best in your term. If you need bloggers, vloggers, these people will always be there for you, Char. And they are your incoming president and vice president, respectively.
I wish all the best for us.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
This is Chappie Pyramida. Once again, we are wrapping this conversation very quickly, but thank you for staying with us for our, what's the title again? Speaking with speakers, our conversations with amazing speakers and leaders. Please don't forget to like our page, share this with your friends, and who knows, we'll see you on our next Toastmasters meeting. Bye for now.